Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Tribe Beauty Box and my review of their April beauty box. If that sounds like something you're interested in, keep watching and we're going to get into it right now. So, Tribe Beauty Box is a bi-monthly subscription, which means it comes 6 times a year, and it is predominantly filled with items from indie brands and female-owned brands. So you get a good mix of some more mainstream products and some more indie beauty products. And I wanted to share with you my thoughts on the box from this past month, because I think the items were so good and I could not be more thrilled with this box. So I think what I'll do is go in the order of the from my least exciting product to my most exciting product, and that way you have a chance to see everything that we got from this box. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the Mirabella lip definers. We got the shades Tease and Smart. I'm not sure if everybody got the same exact shades or not, but I'm going to go ahead and swatch them for you. So this first one is Tease, and it's more like bright pink fuchsia kind of shade. And then the second one is Smart, and this one's like a little bit deeper of a berry shade, and I think I like Smart better. That's Smart, that's Tease. I like the color payoff. I think they go on very smoothly. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lips today. The thing that I don't love about them is that they are a wooden pencil. And so you get a little bit of drag whenever you're kind of drawing these onto your lips. So I'm not a huge fan of the sort of drag quality. I do like the fact that they are color coded, so you can see very easily if you keep these sitting in like a cup or something, you can easily see which one you're going for. And I do think the colors are nice. They do have like rich pigment, rich color payoff. I don't think you're going to be dissatisfied with these. I'll definitely keep using them. Would I go out and repurchase another one? I think they're $19 originally. I'll make sure the prices are in here. I don't know that I would repurchase another one, but I also have a crap ton of lip liners right now, and I need to actually start using them. So that was the number 5 spot. The number 4 spot is, it's hard to decide which one would be number 4, but I think what I'm gonna say is number 4 is the Annette 69 and Beauty Creations highlighter. This highlighter is a collab highlighter, and it's got this really pretty like sort of hollow packaging, and then when you open it up, it's got a mirror, great, but it's got this giant highlighter. So like, to give you some perspective, look how big this highlighter is, right? And they only offered one shade, which is fine, and the shade is sort of a universal gold shade. Again, that's fine. But I feel like the shade is just a little bit too deep for me. So can I get, ooh yeah, look at that. You guys, I just got a monitor to be able to like watch what I'm filming, and it's so awesome to be able to see and know that things are like closer to being in focus. So this is the highlighter right here. It's a pretty color. It's a nice gold. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. If I can get my hair out of my face. It is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today, and I do like the finish of it. I do think it highlights texture a little bit, on top of which it's just a little deeper than what I typically go for. I don't typically go for like bright gold highlighters anymore. I used to, but I don't typically do that. I go towards more of like the champagne to white or potentially duochrome type highlighters. So while I really like this and I think it's a good product, it's not a shade that I would go for. I am going to keep it, I am going to keep using it, but it may not survive future declutters. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the Skin Chemists Rose Quartz Youth Defiance Lip Plumper, and it looks like this, and it's got this like kind of pink tint to it. When it goes on though, it's completely clear. It feels very much like a lip oil when you put it on. It doesn't have any of that like sticky greasy texture. I do have it over top of the lip pencils on my lip today. It's got a very strong like peppermint kind of fragrance and taste to it. So I think the peppermint oil is part of what makes it do its little plumping thing. This is not as aggressive as the Too Faced lip plumpers, which I have used one time and it gave a chemical burn to my lips, and I actually couldn't wear any lip products for like a week. So I'm very happy that this is not as intense as that. If you've ever used any of the Milani or Buxom lip plumpers, I feel like this kind of runs in that same category. Do I notice a huge difference? Not necessarily, but I do enjoy the experience of using it, and I'll definitely continue to use it. Okay, so this next one I'm actually surprised because I thought this was going to be number 1, and as I was getting ready to film this morning, I was like, you know what, it has to be number 2 because this other product needs to be number 1. So this is the number 2 spot. This is the Rose Period palette from Suva Beauty, and it has this really gorgeous packaging. When you open it up inside, there is of course a mirror. You've got 12 shades here. They definitely go from lighter to deeper. You've got some cooler tone choices. Here, and then here. Got some warmer things here. I really do like the depth of color. I like this shade a lot, and I like this kind of pinky shade to do as a like an all over lid color. If you look, it has absolutely beautiful color payoff. Like, I couldn't ask for anything more. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lids right now. Let me see if we can focus here. Can we focus? There we go. It's actually what I'm wearing on my lids right now, and I feel like it gives a really nice sheen to the eyes. They wear really nicely. They don't crease on me. I've been using the Milani eye primer and the e.l.f. putty primers as an eye primer underneath these shadows, and I've been happy with the look each time. So definitely I think it's worth a purchase or a second look if it's a shade range and a color story that you're interested in. I think this palette is kind of what I wanted Modern Renaissance to be, but Modern Renaissance went in so many other directions with like taupes and orange and browns, and I think this sticks more to that like rosy kind of look that I wanted it to be. So let me see if I can do some swatches for you. Since I have this new setup, I'm hoping it'll work a little bit better, but here goes nothing. Okay, and so we'll try to do this here. This is Apothecary, which you can see is almost my skin tone, Harlequin, Purple Roses, and Sicily. Ooh, there we go. Sweet Briar. Oh my gosh, you guys. And Chiffon. So that's the whole top row. We have Passionate. Ooh, that was really close, Heather. Eden. Lace. And Floral. Floral is a matte, and it's like a red tone matte, so definitely want to be a little careful. I did use that in my outer crease today, and it did not come off chalky like that, so I think that's a poor swatch on my part as opposed to the product being bad. And then we have hues. Let's see here. And pastel. So you can see this is definitely a really rosy color story. You do have a couple of red browns. Okay, so this palette I think could even be a candidate for my top 10 because it's a color story I love so much. I feel like the color story is very cohesive, and I'm definitely going to enjoy making more looks with this one. So that brings us to the very last product in this box. and it's a sponge. Like, a sponge beat out an eyeshadow palette that could go into my top 10. That's how much I like this sponge. So this is a Grace and Stella konjac sponge, and they have, it's a set of two. So this is the black one. I haven't opened the white one yet, but it looks identical to this. They start out very hard, like, I have no idea if you'll be able to hear that, but they start out very hard, and then as you get them wet, they get like a soft kind of spongy texture. So you can see this one's still a little wet from when I washed my face last night. But what I like to do is put a two-step cleanse process into place, and I will start with like an oil-based cleanser to kind of break down all of my makeup, and then I will go in with more of a gel-based cleanser, lather it up and put it on this, and then kind of buff along the skin. And I feel like it does a really good job of getting rid of the old dead skin without being so harsh that you can't use it every day. I feel like when I finish with this and then go to apply like a serum or anything like that, it doesn't like burn or feel irritated. I haven't noticed additional breakouts from this. The charcoal component of it is supposed to be like detoxifying for your skin. I'm not sure how accurate that is, only because my understanding of charcoal is that it has to actually sit on your skin for a while in order to create that detoxifying process. Just rubbing it over your skin is not going to create that process. So that part of it might be a little gimmicky, but I don't really mind, because what I'm really appreciating about this is the sponge texture and the quality of the sponge. I also like that it has like this little string on it, so you can kind of hang it up and store it, let it dry between uses, so it's not going to get like mildewy and disgusting. I definitely really like this. If you have not tried it before, I would go check this one out on their website. The last I looked, which was a couple days ago, they were on sale, because like everything's on sale right now. So I would definitely go check this out and pick some up if you're interested, because this sponge is fantastic and I could not recommend it more. Okay, so that is all the stuff that I got from my Tribe Beauty box this month. You'll have to let me know, do you subscribe to Tribe Beauty? If you do, what are some products that you really enjoyed out of the box? Did you like this palette and sponge as much as I did? Because they like blew my mind compared to the rest of the products. If you do not subscribe to Tribe Beauty already, I will leave a link down below in case you're interested in prescribing. I will leave a link down below in case you're interested in subscribing to this box. And I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to catch you in my next video. Bye!